public hearing tonight's in regards to the city's revenue sources and the 2026 current expense budget. This hearing will include consideration of a possible property tax increase for 2026. And this public hearing is required if the city wants to raise their property taxes by the amount that they're allowed to do. Otherwise, we would just have to go by last year's property tax levy. So during the 23-24 biennium, certain general fund revenues came in at a much higher rate than was budgeted. Sales and business taxes outpaced budgeted amounts in both years, and real estate excise taxes were off the map. Good portion of these increases came from what we like to call one-time revenues. They're not recurring sales tax revenues. So the school district did a lot of work on several of the schools, pretty much rebuilt one, and then the construction down there at the Y and the developments over here in South Kelso by the golf course. So business was good. However, as of 9/30/25, sales taxes from last year are down $500,000. The rest of the income's coming in pretty good, but sales tax really takes a hit on that stuff. So that's about the only revenue that we talk about, this revenue sources thing. But one thing that we've seen that we need revenue sources for is the inflation rate, even though it's calmed down a bit, really hit the criminal justice expenditure line items for the city. For instance, the district court costs that we pay on a quarterly basis are up $32,000 just in the first 2 quarters this year. So we got 2 more quarterly payments to make. The Hall of Justice maintenance up 27%. We hired a second prosecutor at about $180,000 a year. Public defender services are up 26%. Expenditures for additional attorneys. So when we have an attorney that has a conflict of interest, we have to bring in a different attorney to handle those cases. Those have almost tripled, and we're from last year's total, and we're only through September. The jail bill has gone up, is up $30,000 through August of this year. And that does not include the increase that's coming up that we approved at last council meeting for the new contract with the jail. And on the other thing, when the cops are out on the road driving those cars, they were $55,000 last year. We bought 2 this year for $84,000 a piece. So those are some considerations that you guys can keep in mind when staff is recommending a 1% increase in property taxes, which is our statutory maximum.